This Friday marks the start of the KC Cup that will determine the top duelist. Those who wish to participate may do so by joining us in front of the subway station entrance. We'll see you there. So this part really got me pissed off because I tried a bunch of times to get it to pop out correctly, and I just did not know what was going on. Cause the guy, he reminds me throughout the week, like, hey, KC Cup is this weekend, go by the subway station, hey, do this and that, and I was like, alright, once it's Friday, I'll do that. But you actually have to sign up or, like, meet up there the day before. So it's Friday in the in-game calendar, but in order to actually get the KC Cup to appear, here, you have actually, on the Thursday before, to duel someone. You have to duel someone in the subway station area, which is that middle area there, that's orange. Otherwise, the tournament just won't fucking show up, and you'll just fucking miss it, and you'll have to wait another in-game year for it to show up, which is fucking horseshit. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this shit started. Now, for the first stage of the KC Cup, Battle City, are you ready for the hot duels by some of today's top contenders? Okay, let's meet our first challengers. Who are we going up against? Ah, fuck me. I guess it's time to show you the power of Rex Raptor. You'd be wise not to form an image from my past performance. It's really interesting text you got there, Rex, but alright. So I went ahead and I changed up my deck once again. This time around we're using a Fiend type deck. The reason for that is that coming up next, well, there's a couple of reasons for that, but coming up next we're going to start doing the limitation tournament. That basically means that I'll have to use a specific set of cards for a specific duel that I'm going to have to take part in. So for example, one of them is I have to use only warriors, the other one is I have to use only spellcasters, the other one is I have to use monsters with, less than 1,000 attack, that kind of stuff. And there's a couple of good types represented in that, but they don't have anything for Fiends. Fiends is probably, or at least in most of Yu-Gi-Oh! Until, crazy amount of boosters and garbage came out afterwards. But Fiends is one of the most well represented, I guess, types in all of Duel Monsters, because it has probably the biggest amount of types or the biggest amount of cards, and not only just monster cards, but also cards for Fiends. Not so much in this game, in terms of like support, like just generic Fiend support, but they do have a lot of Fiend monsters in this game, so I figured I should probably make use of that. One of the couple of things I try to do is I try to add in all these weird, interesting cards that are in Fiends. For example, this card, Castle of Dark Illusions. You probably remember from that duel that Yugi faced off Panic in. Panic was just some guy, big ass chin that beat up Mai, and then Yugi came in to beat him up to get back his star chips, and he cheated and like had Swords of Revealing Light, and then took fucking, what is it called? Catapult Turtle. I forgot what monster he launched on it, but then he put a monster on Catapult Turtle. He launched it into the ring of Castle of Dark Illusions, which made it then collapse and then fall on all of the other guys' monsters, and they couldn't move out of the way because of the fact that Swords of Revealing Light was up, so they were enclosed in that area, so the castle fell on all of them and they were all destroyed. That was the dumbest shit ever. Granted, when I watched it for the first time, I fucking ate it up. But Castle of Dark Illusions, it just powers up zombie monsters. That's basically all it does. It's a flip effect, unfortunately, so you have to have it face down and flip it up, and then all your zombies, all your face-up zombies on me will get 200 points, which is pretty much useless. I mean, I guess you can power it up if you have like Wasteland, which powers up zombies as well. All of them just have 400, which is decent, but yeah. And the part that makes it even better is that every time or every turn that this card remains up on the field, the attack of your zombie monsters will increase by 200 points during each of your standby phases, and it stops after the fourth one. But that's still pretty good. Granted, they have to be on the field, so it's not like it's not the boost that's getting raised up, or is it? Attack of zombie monsters. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that that ruling. That's interesting, because I don't know if it means that its effect gets boosted up instead of it goes from 200 to 400 to 600, etc., or if it's like you have a monster in the field, it gains 200, and if you summon another monster next turn, the first monster gets 400 because he's, you know, because of the effect, or if the next guy just also gets 200 because, you know, it's his first turn. I'm not really sure about that. Anyways, it's also a dumb card because it has 1920 attack and 1930 defense, so it's gonna totally fuck up the life point meter because you usually see 50s. Sometimes you see 75 and 25 if, you know, you cut a monster's attack in half and the monster happens to have 50 points somewhere scattered in there, which is, you know, whatever, but never really to this point of dumbassery where a monster attacks and he loses 15-30 and he has, your opponent actually has, you know, I don't want to resolve everything on this chain, has, you know, that much attack. That's just ridiculous. It's also interesting that Castle Dark Illusions is a fiend type monster, but it boosts up zombies. Probably just made it a rock type. I don't understand why, if they're not gonna make it a zombie type, they would need to go out of their way and make it a fucking fiend. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and well, should I even bother? I was gonna sacrifice it to summon Guilford, but it's not really no point. Ain't no point, because they got Swords of Revealing Light up on the field. Oh boy, that's not, oh, that's whatever. That's dumb. That just means that he summoned a monster that has less attack than the defense of my monster, which is stupid that you would tribute a monster, but it's still weaker, so you have to go ahead and put him in defense mode, which is so stupid. And that's what's interesting about, you know, this extra 30 defense points that it has, because, you know, beast sticks, I was gonna say just beast type. Beast stick monsters like you know, Gemini Elf and Slate Warriors, all those guys, they can't go through this card. So that's really cool. I mean, if we just had 19, we wouldn't do it anyways. Whatever, shut up. I want to get rid of him just so I can try and summon Dark Necrofear. It was a really edgy name, but also at the same time a very stupid name. Oh, I can bring him back too, but I don't really want to do that. Beast of Guilford is also a pretty cool card. Yugi uses it a couple of times. It's one of those cards that you forget Yugi uses because it's kind of only really used a couple of times, which is why I was really, spoilers, really kind of surprised to see it in the last episode of GX against Judai. But that being said, it has a really cool effect because once it gets destroyed, you can use its effect to equip it to a monster on the field. And I think it has to be specifically your opponent's side of the field. No, it's just any monster on the field. So that's one of the downfalls also. But you equip it to a monster on the field, and that monster loses 500 attack. And then when, let's say that monster is destroyed, and you use, like, you know, Mystical Space Typhoon or anything like that, it still goes to the graveyard. And I think that also triggers its effect. Let me just double check on that, because I know you can use this effect multiple times. Yeah, because it's only when this card goes to the graveyard. So I can discard the card and it's still this effect triggered. So that's pretty good. But the problem with that is if your monster doesn't, if your opponent doesn't have any monsters on the field, then you gotta equip it on one of your cards. But I do think it says that it can't, so you don't have to. But I'm saying if you activate its effect and you don't have any monsters other than your own to, you know, equip it to, you're kind of shit out of luck. So just keep that in mind, I guess. We got just Rex Raptor, just playing monsters in defense mode here. Not really bringing up much of a good fight. And interesting about things is that Dark Necrofear also does the same exact thing as, well, it does a similar thing as, I keep thinking in my head that Beast of Guilford steals the monster, but it doesn't do that. Dark Necrofear does that. You can equip it, and then you take control of the monster. So it's interesting that both these fiends have that same sort of similar ability. What do I need for not Call of the Haunted? For Crush card. I need a monster. Oh, just any dark type monster? Alright. Gonna go ahead and use that to bring back my Castle of Dark Illusions, which I will then immediately tribute for Crush card, which I figured I might as well use since all my fiend type, or all of the vast majority of the fiend type monsters I have in this deck, they're all what's it called? dark type monsters. The cool thing about Crush card also is I get to see all my opponent's cards, aside from like his face on spell cards, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna really be able to summon Dark Necrofear, but not like it matters because he doesn't really need to be summoned, or she, I should say. She's a mother. We're gonna equip Axe of Despair to my Beast of Guilford, boost up his attack to whopping 3. Shit, I blanked. Blanked out how to say that for a second. 3,200. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. That's gonna do a good amount of damage there. Should have brought back Castle Dark Illusions and attack, just to have the life port meter be all funky even more. Have it be displaying 40. There's a couple of cards. There's not much, but there are a few cards that do have like really random points like that. Like there's a card that I think has like 16. Its attack points are 1610, and it also it's a tribute monster, which is really lame because it doesn't have an effect or anything. It's just one of those shitty vanilla monsters that you need to tribute for just for the sake of getting them out there. So we're just gonna go ahead and finish this up, go with La Jin, and then finish off with Beast of Guilford. There are a couple of other cards that I hope that show up in these duels, because I really want to talk about them because I have some really dumb stories about them. But we'll see how this goes. This is gonna be a pretty long episode, just so you know. I'm absolutely prepared. I'll show you the absolute power of my dinosaur deck. If you think you go, blah, 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 whatever. So I just realized this is match. Ugh, this is gonna take a while. Alright, on to the next. Probably gonna be a really long episode now that I think about it, because I have to do this like 3 times. So hopefully I can get through this as quickly as possible. Do I have any other points of interest? This card. Dark Prisoner. I put him in the deck just because when this game came out, I got this card and I just thought he looked really cool. And there's a very sort of weird thing about me with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that I'll see a lot of cards and I'll think they look cool and I'll just put them in my deck and I'll use them. And Dark Prisoner was one of them. And they usually aren't really useful cards either. They just, there's something about the card art I just really like, and yeah, that just ends up happening. So just keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna talk about a couple of other ones that are like that. I think I can resist that. Yep, good things. I was gonna use what's it called? Mystical Plasma Zone. That would have fucked me up because then I would have had less defense. So we're gonna play down Michizuri, and then we're gonna activate Mystic Plasma Zone to what could have added? Oh, Magic Jammer, and then put my Dark Prison in attack mode, and then I will also summon Wall of Illusion. Whatever. Wall of Illusion is gonna go ahead and attack. These aren't really the strongest monsters, nor monsters you would think you would ever use. It would be cool if my opponent went ahead and had 2 monsters on the field. Like if I was in a bind, this combination of Wall of Illusion and Michizuri would work out great. Because they would attack, I would bounce a monster, and then I would Michizuri the other monster. That would have been really cool. But that's not really going to happen. Neither is this bullshit that you're trying to pull on me, because I'm going to go ahead and use Magic Jammer by discarding that weird card, whose name I can't really say. Let me go ahead and just take a look at that. Oh, I can bring it back. Oh, I wish I knew that. I would have discarded Zoa. Well, I should have done that ahead of time. Kisai Tai. It's cool. It's a flip effect that attaches to one of your opponent's monsters, and during your stand and your opponent's standby phase, you gain life points equal to half the monster's attack points, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to play that down. I can tribute these guys. Summon Zoa, which I mean I might as fucking well, because Zoa is going to have a nice, respectable 3,100 attack points, and then next turn, if I really want to bring anyone back, I got called the Haunted. And it's Rex Raptor. Oh fuck, I should have known. I hate that card so much. Oh, there's one of the cards I wanted to talk about. So this card has an interesting backstory. It has a really dumb card art, just like a boomerang. But in DR, which is Dominican Republic, if you didn't know what that stands for, when I was living there for 8th grade, for some period of time in my block, some guy decided to just print out a bunch of fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards and just start selling them. So they just had a shit ton of fake-ass Yu-Gi-Oh cards that were translated into Spanish, and the effects were all kinds of fucked up. Like, Pot of Greed, they made it that instead of you drawing cards, you place 2 cards from your hand to your deck, so it was Pot of Generosity, just because of the way they translated it. And like there's this other card, it's like Spirit Invitation. That card apparently was whenever you attack, you summon a monster from your deck. That was broken as fuck. I had 3 of those. But that card, the stupid boomerang guy, this card, I would always see it. I don't know why this guy picked that card to make, but that was the most annoying common card to get. Because you'd be opening packs, you pay your money to get some packs, and then you open it, and it's just that fucking boomerang that you can't even fucking use. That was really, really dumb. And I had to constantly see that goddamn card. So whenever I see that card, I'm just like, you! Especially when I was trying to like get Exodia. Because I managed to like get all the pieces of Exodia. I turned into like Yugi for like a good week when, you know, this whole fake Yu-Gi-Oh was really hype in my my country. And that was a lot of fun. Because I made my own fake Millennium Puzzle and I had my friends who were like, you know, Yugi's posse, and that was really cool. I guess I'll summon the dumbass fucking thing. And why are you not getting... Oh, you're fire type. Oh, you're even more garbage if that's the case. Yeah, and then I had, you know, I had the fake Millennium Puzzle I made out of paper and paper clips, I think. Like for the chain, I had paper clips, and it was just made out of paper and tape. And then I had, you know, Exodia in my deck. And that was literally the only connection to Yugi that I really had. I didn't have like Dark Magician or like anything worthwhile. And then also, that led to the sort of my friends being referred to as Los Millennials, which is funny now that, you know, the whole term millennials is a thing. But, you know, they would call us that, which just means, you know, the millenniums. But it had to do because, you know, the Millennium Puzzle, not because of like when we were born or the era we lived in or anything like that. And it was kind of like us, you know, we had our own little group, and then the other guys, which were, you know, the brother of my best friend, who was part of my posse. So it was my best friend's brother and his posse. They were called Los Tigres, which it translates to the Tigers, but in the sort of colloquialism, I think it is the word that I'm looking for, it actually just means the punks, or, you know, the thugs, or something of that sort. So that's what it was. And I remember we had like we used to constantly be like dueling each other. It was so much fun. And I think I've told this part of the story at least, but then eventually, fucking Dominican parents are crazy, and they thought that, you know, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards were demonic, probably because I'm sure they had like, they were probably based on demons or some shit like that, like the card art and stuff, but they automatically assumed that, you know, oh no, this is diabolical, Satan's involved, we have to burn this, and then everyone lost their cards, and everyone was forbidden from playing Yu-Gi-Oh, which is stupid. Anyways, congratulations, you've won the first leg of the tournament. Tomorrow's the semifinals, so get some rest and show up tomorrow. Remember, a no-show is treated as a withdrawal from the contest. I have to go blow my nose and drink some water. I think I unlocked this pack, which has a bunch of garbage. Cool. This is it, the semifinals of the KC Cup. Who will be our top 2 contenders for the cup? Let's find out by welcoming our remaining challengers. Let's see who we've got. Oh, Yami Bakura. I must not lose this duel, no matter at what cost. I must continue winning in order to settle things with Yugi once and for all. Interesting. So in this game, the sort of normal forms of characters, by normal I mean Bakura, Yugi, and Marek, they have their Yami forms. So, you know, Yami Bakura is the evil one, normal Bakura is the normal British kid, Marek is, you know, the evil one, and Yami Marek is the crazy fucking one. And then Yugi, we got Yami Yugi, the, you know, cool one, and then Yugi, the little shitty punk. So those versions in this game are also here. They just kind of occur randomly, I think. I'm pretty sure it's random, but whenever you duel the Yami forms, those are the main ones, they'll have a chance to transform into their other form, which I really don't think matters, because I don't think they get any stronger, or their cards are necessarily different or anything of the sort, so whatever. It's a nice little feature, though. Let's see, he's got, oh fuck, Dark Hole. And he's gonna summon La Jin. It sucks that I have Mystic Plasma Zone, because he's probably also gonna have monsters that will probably work with that as well. Alright, so I'm gonna let him play that face down, and then next turn I'm gonna activate Crush card, wreck his asshole. Hopefully it attacks with yes, please. I love it when, whatever reason, this game, the game before, they thought Bistro the Butcher, I've always been saying that wrong my whole life. Bistro the Butcher was a good card because it had 1800 attack, even though it makes you draw 2 fucking cards. I don't know why, they thought that was a good card to have. So I love it when they use that. No! Okay, fine, I don't care a shit. I don't give a shit about Destiny board. Just gonna go ahead and activate Crush card and tribute my monster here. Go ahead and destroy your monster, and your monster. And, okay, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. But anything you draw later on. So it's good to know that he has Raigeki. Interesting. Yeah, it says here in the card it says offer 1 dark monster as tribute, but in the when you activate it, it has to be with less than 1,000 attack, which is interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and just play this face down. I'm not gonna use Slate Warrior because he's obviously gonna wreck me next turn. So I'll just go ahead and oh, I already summoned a monster. Oh, all right. So I'll just end my turn. Yeah, you get that, which is fine. He's probably gonna wreck me because of that. So Stone Grotto's gone. Suck a dick. And he's an idiot because now he can't complete Destiny board. I don't understand why they gave him Gravekeeper's Servant when that's just gonna happen. Idiot. So I'm just gonna draw 2 cards. Play a card face down, and I will summon the Slate Warrior, which I shouldn't have done now that I think about it. But whatever, doesn't matter. Oh, actually I have Magic Jammer, so I can use that. And just go ahead and oh right, Slate Warrior is a wind type monster, so that doesn't work. Whatever. If anything, I'm lucky. This will help me power up. Oh man, what's this card called? Or not power up, but allow me to acquire. Okay. Allow me to acquire Dark Necrofear. I'm gonna go ahead and activate. Oh wow, that? Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to let that go, cause oh, you're not gonna use it this turn. All right. See, I know he has that Raigeki in his hands, but he just doesn't want to use it. I don't have enough cards, unfortunately. Summon Revival of Chakra. I just threw him in there because when am I ever gonna use this fucking ritual card? Like never, except this time. And then the this card looks kind of cool, not just because you know some boobs or anything. It just looks interesting. Maybe if I'm lucky, he'll be able to summon a monster called not because you know fucking Crush card, but he'll be able to summon a monster, attack me, so I can use Giant Germs effect to summon 2 Giant Germs, which will allow me to easily summon Chakra after that. Let's see what I lost. I lost Dark Necrofear. Can I summon you from the graveyard? I don't know. Thought you could, but whatever. Guess we'll have to find out. And hey, now your whole field is full, so you can't even use fucking Raigeki. Eat a dick, Bakura. That's on your own fucking fault. Idiot. Can I summon you from the graveyard? No, I can't summon you from the graveyard. I thought you summoned her from the graveyard, but alright, that's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and activate this to get rid of. Well, actually, I'll get rid of this. Which will just destroy the other ones. I don't really care. The only main reason I wanted to get rid of that is because I was gonna destroy this, but I wasn't sure if that means he's gonna activate. Like it'll let him bring back a previous letter, which I think if it's out of order, you're just fucked, which is fine. Either way, I should be able to go through shit. You received deflected damage. What would I be now? Oh, Shadow Spell. I want to activate Shadow Spell for fucking a defense mode monster. Get rid of this Asperia's Lady. Oh man, I discarded a Chakra. I could have used him to summon Chakra. And I lost a spell card. Ugh. Maybe this wasn't so great. Because I thought I was going to win this turn, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just get rid of Destiny board. And he's got Raigeki, but no! I have Magic Jammer! So I just get rid of my duplicate Resurrection of Chakra there. Get rid of that garbage. And then now, this turn I should be able to finish him off. And yeah, I could use Chakra, but I have to get rid of my cards. Like literally all of my cards, and that'd be really pointless. An attack, yeah, discard a card. Vision of Faith. Bring back Raigeki, or Dark Hole, I mean, yeah, that's the same thing. And then Giant Germ, and then finally Slate Warrior to finish you off. Even though I lost a shit ton of cards. That's fine. We finish off against Bakura. That's it. Let's put an end to playing around. I won't let you have your way. Now that I'm outside, I'll handle the duel my way. He is not going to tell me what to do. There goes, perfect example of what I was talking about earlier. I love it when I can accidentally foreshadow something. I love it when I talk about something in a game, and then it just so happens to happen without me actually, you know, knowing ahead of time. It just happens to happen. So we're gonna go ahead and, ooh, actually we can use Giant Germ. Giant Germ is good. And we got a Shadow Spell, which we don't really need to get annoyed by right now, so we're gonna end our turn. Gonna go ahead and do what? He's gonna play a defense and a face down. Cool! Great opening move. I'm just gonna go ahead and, I guess, use this guy. And also use fucking Mystic Plasma Zone. And get rid of this garbage so it can stop asking me for activation every 5 seconds. No. What are you doing? I want to go on the other side of the field. Please stop. There we go. Sometimes it just gets stuck and doesn't let you go on the other side. We're gonna have to play you in defense mode, and then you face down, and then you, with your semi-respectable 1500 attack, is gonna attack this face down position monster here, which is Magician of Faith, which is gonna bring back Black Pendant, which I just literally fucking destroyed. But fine, that's fine. And then let's see what else you got. You got Armored Lizard, Shadow Spell. Who are you gonna attack? Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and activate your effect. Ha 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 ha. It's interesting that he's in face down. He's defense position, but in my spell and trap card zone. You don't really see that often. All right. Let's see what I can do. I can. That's probably just Black Pendant again. I can just fucking attack. Look at this pro-ass move. So I'm gonna attack, right? We have the same attack points, right? You're thinking, oh shit, I mean, I know I just activated this dude's effect, but fuck it. So we're both destroyed, right? Giant Germ's effect number 1, you lose 500 life points. Effect number 2, I summon Giant Germ. And then I summon Giant Germ. And then I attack you directly. And then I attack you directly. And you just lost fucking 3,500 life points just now. And on my turn. And even if you manage to summon some shit, I got Shadow Spell for your ass. He got Butcher the Butcher. Or Bistro the Butcher. Bistro. That's fine, because I only lose 800, draw 2 cards, and then I get to inflict fucking 500 points of damage, which I'm totally alright with. Alright. So, unfortunately, the Butcher's boosted up by my card, but that's fine. Because I can actually special summon my girl here. He's gonna remove that, and remove that in order to summon Dark Necrofear in attack mode. I'll activate Shadow Spell so I can fucking tie up your monster. Then I'll go ahead and activate Acts of Despair to equip to my Dark Necrofear so she can drop the fucking baby. And then you guys see that, right? She got the baby in hand. She dropped that shit. She just threw him on the side and picked up a fucking axe. Cause, you know, she gotta protect her baby, but she can't be doing that shit. When she's fucking carrying it around. Alright, so Baron the Fiend Sword, you can go ahead and get rid of this guy. Or is it Baron of the Fiend Sword? Yeah, Baron of the Fiend Sword. And then Giant Germ, I'm gonna go ahead and fuck this guy up. And then finally, Dark Necrofear is gonna finish him off with a big ass fucking axe to the face. And then she goes back and hugs her baby. You are strong. I wonder how you may have fared if I let him duel against you. Well, I beat him the first time, so I like his like sexy looking eyes. Back off, Vessel. I wouldn't have lost if Bakura Vessel, apparently that's what they call him, hadn't come forward. I won't let him interfere the next time we meet. Cool. Well done. You've entered the final. Tomorrow's the big day. You've made it this far, so you might as well go for the top. The glory could be yours. I guess I'll just pick up this shitty ass pack here again and get nothing. Let's do this. Today we'll decide who walks away winner of the Kyber Corporation Cup. Is everybody ready? Let's do. Fuck me in my asshole. Such a mess. Oh shit. You've entered to win this tournament, but that's as far as you'll go. For once, our battle is over. You will walk away regretting that you ever chose to challenge me. Well, we're gonna face off against Big Boy Kaiba. Ironic that, you know, he's a finalist in his own fucking tournament. That's just not me repeating things twice. This is a tournament that's being held in the tournament he's already holding. And he's hosting both of these tournaments. Tournamentception. Alright. What do I want to do? I'll play Shadow Spell. And I'll try Giant Germ again. And I got Mystical Space and Pot of Greed. I'll use that all next turn. See what you got. You're gonna get a Summon Voice Raider. Oh. Well, Gadget Soldier, that's fine. Gadget Soldier, turn to Tribute. That's alright. Whatever, idiot. Oh, call a hunt. Alright, not bad, not bad. I'll give you that. That was good. I'm gonna go ahead and call Shenanigans and just tie your nigga up. That's alright. There we go. Now he's just a glorified 2,000 defense point monster. So we got that, and we can't use it on this garbage because he's garbage, so we're going to play that face down. Now in my turn. Next turn I'll have Crush Card and also something I can hopefully tribute for Crush Card. That's fine. He's going to go ahead and waste his fucking Goblin Attack Force on my garbage ass Boomerang. And then go into defense mode. And boom goes the Dynamite. I'll draw into Lajin. I can't use Lajin with Crush Card. I really want to use Crush Card. Can't use any of that, but I can go ahead and use Dark Hole. I should have saved that, but I have Crush Card, so it shouldn't be that bad. That destroys just about everything that was on the field. And then I will go ahead and use Lodge In. Keeps asking me if I want to activate something. I don't want to destroy my own card. What is my other card anyway? Oh, no. Yeah, I'll use it. And then I have Lodge In, get a little, you know, a quickie beforehand to boost him up to 2,500 attack. Because, I mean, that's what that card is. It's a chick, right? And she's all seductive and whatnot. And it's called Malevolent Nuzzler. Like, she nuzzles the dude. Like, she just cuddles with him. And then they get stronger. And then you can pay 500 life points to bring her back. So she's like a prostitute exclusively for cuddling. Which is interesting. Anyways, let's see what else you got. So you're gonna go ahead and go into Cyberstein. I fucking should have known. You stupid asshole. Leave himself with 500 fucking life points and activate Megamorph to fucking flick 6,500 on me. Ah, no, I'm not paying 500 life points. And then he's gonna go ahead and attack me for 700. Look at that shit. Wow. Alright, but thankfully I have Giant Germ here. First of all, doesn't that weaken your monster? No, because I still have more. Alright, so we're gonna play this. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna summon some Giant Germ. Yeah, and I should just wait till next turn. Ugh, I don't know. It'll destroy everything he has on the field too, so if he summons that, I'm gonna be like, yeah, eat my dick. I have Crush Card. And because of Crush Card... No. Because of Crush Card, you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're fine. You're whatever. And then, you know, he's gonna attack me, which is gonna fucking hurt, respectively. I have 100 life points left, which is fine. He's gonna play a face down card. Doesn't matter, it's just Magic Jammer. So I can literally just go, hey, I got Mystical Space Typhoon, and I'm gonna use it on your face down. Oh, he actually didn't use it. Sometimes they're dumb and they'll use Magic Jammer to protect Magic Jammer. But it's not like it would have mattered. Luckily I have Whiptail Crow, and I can finish off fucking Cyberstein over here. Jesus Christ, that was close. Talk about neck and neck. I cannot accept this result. I think I'd better review my deck and review my strategy. Losing to you is unacceptable. Shouldn't have fucking left yourself with 500 life points then. What do you think was gonna happen? You're just gonna go balls to the wall, and if you can't finish me off in one turn after you go balls to the wall, I'm gonna retaliate. Got 2 Mystic Plasma Zones, so I might as well use it. Use Mystic Plasma Zone number 1, and then activate, or summon Giant Germ, I should say, in attack mode. This way, when he summons Voice Raider this turn, like I know he's going to, even though he's boosted, which is whatever, we're both boosted, so I lose the same amount of life points anyways. He loses 500, and then I summon Giant Germ, and then I summon Giant Germ. which is fine because I get 2 monsters on the field. He plays 2 cards face down. That's also fine. Nightmare Steel Cage, that's okay. Pot of Greed, Baron Sword, Whiptail Crow. I really need something to get rid of this Vorce Raider, who unfortunately, shit. Magic Jammer. Alright, well that sucks. I really want to keep these guys, and then, well, I guess I can. Alright, so I'll use Nightmare Steel Cage to make it so that he can't attack me, and then I'll summon this guy in attack mode. And then I'll end my turn. I'm using Nightmare Steel Cage instead of swords, because I figured it would fit the theme better. Well, alright. Pot of Greed wouldn't help much, I guess. Well, maybe it would have, just because in general I would have had more cards. So I would have had Magic Jammer already, so I wouldn't have drawn Magic Jammer, if that makes any sense. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and lose Nightmare Steel Cage, unfortunately, and then draw a card into Call the Haunted. Alright. So we're going to just have to play it cool, kids. Put everyone in defense mode, even though you have higher attack. And I should probably leave you in attack, so that he won't be able to just go through you with fucking Giant Germ, for example. I don't have anything. Probably gonna attack my Whiptail Crow. Yeah, unfortunately. If he wasn't a dark type, if Vorce Raider wasn't a dark type, this would have been fine. I got Mystical Space Typhoon. I could destroy his face down card. I mean, I don't really have anything to lose. And if he, happens to be fucking Magic Jammer again, that'd be cool, but it's not. Let's see what that was. That was Mirror Force. So that was the greatest play I could have done. I can also... I can set my second Mystic's Plasma Zone to destroy my current Plasma Zone. So that way his cards don't get boosted up as well, but it won't make a difference for now. Unfortunately, he's going to get rid of Baron, and then he's going to attack my Giant Germ number 2. But then he'll lose 500 life points, which technically puts me on top, which is cool. But unfortunately, unless I manage to pull something out of my ass this turn... ooh, that actually works. Perfect. I got Unaushi here. I'm going to tribute this guy. To go ahead and summon my dude, Yushioni. What did I say before? Whatever. Yushioni. And then activate the effect of Call of the Haunted, so that I can go ahead and special summon, Whiptail Crow in attack mode. Then I'll go ahead and attack with Whiptail Crow. Whiptail Crow to your Gemini Elf. Get rid of that shit. And then go ahead and use my Oni to get rid of fucking Vorce Raider, who's been threatening my livelihood since the beginning of this match. And that's gonna do it. I'm just gonna end my turn. See what else you got. Gadget Soldier again? Oh, Cybertech Alligator. Nice. What do I have face down? Magic Jammer. That's fine. Thankfully, my Oni's attack is 2600. So I'll be able to go through this. Just to be safe, I'm just going to go ahead and attack in case that's something like Torrential Tribute. It's just negate attack. Alright, so if anything, that's fine, because I would have had Whiptail Crow on the field and he would have died next turn. So I get to keep him. And even better, I get to use him to attack Cybertech Alligator. So we're going to go ahead and summon Whiptail Crow. It's like that I didn't get to use Chakra. Made a deck specifically for Chakra. Or made a deck, put it in Chakra specifically because I could use it in this deck for once. Or rather, I put it in this so I can finally use him. And then now he's never going to see the light of day. Oh well. What are you going to do? You can blame Kyber for that one, guys. He's the one. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm going to go ahead and activate Magic Jammer. And discard, I guess, my second one. Just in case if I get lucky and I draw 2 Chakras next turn. Which obviously isn't possible. Let's see. Yeah, we just got Slate Warrior. Once again, I'll keep that in my hand just in case. And go Whiptail Crow attack. Perfect. Then Oni. Uji Oni. Finish him off. Perfect. And we won the fucking Kaiba Cup. Pretty good. I may have underestimated you, changing the tide of battle, but I think I can honestly say that you may be a point as worthy as Yugi. Sorry, I'm still a bit nasally and stuffy because of the allergies. What can I say? We have ourselves a winner. Now, here's your prize. Some cards that you already have. But no one told you to cheat to get all the cards. I mean, we got Snatch and Seal, which is cool. Got Fat Ass, this card, the fat version of this card, which is cool. And Bell of Destruction, which is alright. It's also interesting how some of the cards in this game have the Japanese card art, because, you know, they're grenades. They're supposed to be just red spears. But some of the cards have the English card art, or the worldwide card art, or whatever. Really weird. Anyways. I think this is Target Week. Yeah, this is Target Week. We already did Target Week, so this doesn't really pertain to anything. I'm going to give some targets. Kaiba, who has just wrecked, so I don't really want to go through that again. And Umbra and Loomis, which is whatever. Yeah. One of the checks that we're supposed to do, excuse me, is for Target Week, but I've already gone through that. Let's see. Yep, and you see there we checked off the smaller chalice, which is for the Kaiba Cup. So we're making progress. We've already done half of the things you're supposed to do in this game, so that's pretty good. Everything else is kind of gonna happen by itself. The first couple kind of depend on like points and me getting a bunch of cards and whatnot, but yeah. Anyways, stay fresh.